Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
What's the green around your vision?
High toxicity.
Oh.
I don't think it actually shows in the character model, unfortunately. But, you know when...
He gets the black eyes and the veins.
Yeah, that should be what's going on right now.
Oh, what did you take?
The
cat and the thunder, or...?
I have a 10% lifesteal.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together, I expect you resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true experts. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
All right then. Let's get to work.
You could have
We
offered
need to
to
place
get...
these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
You should have asked for half in advance.
I don't really care.
Well, I suppose if they double cross you, you're just gonna...
I'll
Kill 'em
cover
all.
half the space, you take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
That's an interesting thing. For all the rats that I've seen in person around Portland, I've never actually heard of any going
Looks
into
like
houses.
a good spot. I don't like
Nope.
that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no, notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
Whereas it seemed like all over New York, in my parents' house, and my grandparents' house, and the apartment that we had for a short time there, we had to
That
deal
might have
with
been a
mice.
mouse.
Well, no, they were all mice, right? But my grandmother's house and my parents' house even temporarily had chipmunk issues. It's because the holes in the between the cinder block basements and the actual like wood structure of the house had some gaps in it.
Master monster slayer in the world's largest city. Looking for rat shit. Jeez.
And the chipmunks let themselves in. Though I think chipmunks are adorable. I shooed them out the door and caught them. It was interesting. One was definitely, you know how there's like
Think I plugged
fight,
every hole in there.
fright, or flight?
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk.
There was one that was definitely flight, and he was jumping up in the air and doing twists and twirls, and I couldn't catch him, but I eventually shoot him out the door.
Well,
But the other one was definitely fright, and he just froze in place, and I picked him up and put him in a box before taking him
Well.
outside.
now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound, and...
Reconciled?
Yeah, probably the lower one, right?
I was worried about seeing you again. Doubted it could be pleasant.
We said everything there was to say 6 months ago. I don't want to go back to that.
I'm not going back to it. It's one thing to say something, it's another to actually do it.
We promised to remain friends. I hope nothing will change that. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
She's okay. The last we saw her, but we don't know where she went.
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Ah, that
They're not
doesn't
even
look right.
animating.
Oh no! What's going?
Ratty
rats.
Scooty.
Are they running away from something else, or is this
From
the
the
lure?
incense. She's effectively flushing them out.
That's an awful lot.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
Of
It's
course.
a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start.
Such a sharp sense of smell. You should have legged it while you had the chance.
I don't generally leg it. Here's what I think you should do. Pay up and march your boys out of here while there's still time.
Don't be ridiculous. I didn't hire a sorceress in order to pay her.
Take my advice, mutant. If it's not your business, stay out of it.
Thanks for the advice, but I can't take it. All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Oh,
Shit yourself out.
and you guys.
Fire! Beautiful fire! Witch hunter, you say? But not fireproof witch hunter. This is an important distinction.
You're getting thrashed by that guy. Come
Kinda.
on. I mean, obviously they weren't doing much damage, but he was getting 3 consecutive hits on you.
Eh.
That bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me. Duped and trapped like a child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Yep, that's the plan.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
No need. Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, Dejon Kier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
Thanks for everything. See you, Triss.
See you.
How do I find you if I need you?
I live in the Bits. Head up the hill past the fish market. Stop by.
Be seeing you.
An Oniromancer. That's something I haven't heard of before.
Yeah,
But they deal with dreams?
guess so.
I wonder what Oniro means then, because I would have expected it to be something like Somnomancer or something.
Need something sharpened?
What do you
Gonna
have
the
on
boring
offer?
thing for like 2 seconds. Oh boy, I have a lot of stuff. Let's see. Man, this is a lot slower than I was expecting it would be. I was really hoping I could actually... Why is there a meter that pops up?
They want to make sure that you really are sure about selling what you have on you. Right?
Yeah.
Because otherwise someone can accidentally click, and then oops, I just deleted something or did something that...
Well, it's not that. It's that it has to go through the donk, donk, donk.
Oh, for crafting.
Yeah.
But once again, it's probably to confirm you want to really use up those resources.
I guess. I'm just gonna quickly go through this because I want to get, I want to have some of these resources on hand. How's my inventory? Oh, pfft. My inventory is doing fine.
Oh, this is a salvaging system.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Yeah, so I'm pulling out a bunch of leather straps and iron and whatnot. It doesn't really look like it's worth salvaging higher tier equipment. I know in some games it's just kind of like, oh, this is a higher tier piece of gear. By salvaging this, you'll get all sorts of goodies.
Yeah, sometimes they give you magical enhancements or things that you can use as upgrades for other
Yeah.
items, but...
Used to do that all the time in WoW. Buying cheap things and converting them into enchanting stuff and then selling that. That actually ended up being a fair bit of money at the time. I'm sure there were better things, but...
It'd actually be good to be like an inscription person or enchanter. Actually, I think they gave special recipes to every... What would they call them? Professions? Or...
In the games, yeah.
Yeah, where some of them could craft specific mounts or interesting glyphs and such. Because those can get expensive if you just want to buy them already crafted.
Yep.
So I could imagine people making a lot of in-game gold if they have the means to do that. But I've never been good at training up a profession in those games. And in Guild Wars 2, I could figure it out. Especially with jewelry making. That was really easy. Because it's just different tiers of metal and then different tiers of gemstones. And then
Oh, wow.
just different weapons.
Some of these are very strong, apparently. Harpy. Well, it doesn't seem like there's any reason not to make this thing. Where
Let's
the heck
defend
did
now.
I get this?
Oh, are these recipes that you have?
Yeah, so these are different sword recipes that I've picked up along the way. And this one is apparently really good.
Got it. Do you have any things to craft in it? Well, I mean, any slots?
Yeah, it's got 3 slots in it.
Hey, what's the Koveri cutlass? That one's a blue.
Yeah.
And the Temerian poniard.
It's dark steel ingots. I'm just trying to figure out what's the best thing I've got that I could make. Squirtle sword seems to be pretty dang good.
But you might be getting one from that guy later on, the elf.
Mm-hmm. I might go for the Griffin steel sword, though.
Need more components, though.
Not much. Okay, first item in a set of elite Witcher gear can be upgraded by taking it to a... Hey. Cool. Oh, actually,
Have you equipped them?
Yeah, I haven't equipped it yet. And if we find an armor crafter, I can actually make the armor, and that has a set bonus associated with it. And I've heard the Griffin set is the set that I want.
Huh?
I don't think I have the Griffin... Yeah, I don't have the Griffin silver sword yet. Not enough coin? What? How? How the hell? I have apparently run out of money.
You were crafting a lot of high-end gear.
Apparently. Freaking news to me. Oh, the harpy cost 5,000 to make. Well, that would explain things. What you ogling my farm for?
I wanted to make sure that the Hellblade video up all right.
It looks like it was fine. I was keeping an eye on it earlier when I was peeing.
For some reason or is it a weird app thing where it's suggestions all the way down?
Yeah, usually weird app thing. Not always. Ooh, okay, these sell for a lot. I'm assuming I can sell some of these monster parts, no problem. Why not just go through the YouTube manager app instead? I almost never go to the actual like YouTube app itself because that's always garbage. It's YouTube Studio. It's that thing. You should probably install it on your phone. It's super helpful. Want to grind money off stream. Wink wink. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if I actually sat down and sold half the stuff that I have, I'd absolutely have enough. Upgraded to Grandmaster level to unlock bonuses. Oh, dang. Using stamina to cast a sign in standard mode. Next sign cast in standard mode without using stamina. So I've got to find the recipe to get the higher tier version. That's interesting. Well.
So long.
Oh hey, it's daybreak. We're finally no longer swathed in darkness.
Let's see. Got that.
We should also go back to the Baron.
Yep, we should.
Oh hey, I like how the hilts have changed and the swords designed themselves. I mean, always great when they model new weapons.
I don't know which.
Are you slotting things into it?
Yeah. Oh, chance to poison. Just gonna do those two. That'll increase its damage considerably. Yeah, I'm slotting in runestones, which have different potential stats. Let's dump both of these in. I'm not gonna look at this too long. And my armor, I think, should be fine for the time being. Let's see.
Oh, do you know what's interesting about that sword? It has the hoop for a second sword.
Oh?
Look up. Look at that. On the bigger sword. That one.
Oh, you're right.
For the
so
larger
it does.
sword, I should say.
That's interesting. Huh.
I think it's supposed to be for the possibility of sheathing a dagger or something else.
I wouldn't have expected that. Okay. Why don't we switch gears? Why don't we go back to...
Yes, let's go back to the castle.
Or what?
And talk with
No.
the Baron.
No, we're going to go finish off Fists of Fury.
Fists of Fury?
Yeah, clearly.
Oh, we have to fight the sergeant, don't we?
Yeah. Anyway, let's see. Wander, any tips for streaming? Start, make sure you got a good mic, and keep plugging away. Also make a YouTube channel, because growing a Twitch channel is freaking hard. Growing a YouTube channel is freaking hard. Growing both at the same time actually has some really nice synergistic effects. And that's pretty much it. Everything else is just like practice makes perfect, and
Yeah. The ring would be a good guard for one's hands, too.
yeah, kinda.
So that people just couldn't slide the blade down and over it.
It seems weirdly specifically shaped, though.
Remember me?
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
We'll never forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
I feel like with the way his lip sync was working, it should have been, here, I'm grateful.
I'll tell you where the loot's at.
Your mate split the loot between them long ago. At least that's what I would have done. And you, shut it now. Save your strength. Die with
Please,
some
I'm
dignity.
begging.
Well, dunno. Anywho. Sup, Sarge?
Witcher, a word, please.
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No, don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
I don't see...
Oh, there he is.
There. Okay.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, are called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned felon. In this hole. This reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out.
Yeah, so the ring is just is a guard to prevent swords from
Any
going down
news
it.
for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
Yeah, we'll go.
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this, call it enticement, and this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontard Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
Just tell the truth.
Yeah.
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads as I recall.
She's not a witcher, right?
I'm not a witcher. Just grew up there.
I believe it, seeing how you swing that sword. Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside.
Uh,
A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager.
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
well, yeah, what is the problem?
Well, that's an awfully gloomy face. Too much of a coward to race a woman?
The horse is mine.
Ah, I knew
To
it.
race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
Something tells me you're gonna have to do a horse race.
Shit. Not this
Shoulda-
again.
Should have done the other one to practice.
Oh no. Maybe he just sucks at it.
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever, first one to the tower.
Man chop! Come on, Ciri,
Yep.
don't you embarrass us!
Go on! Kick it!
Show how it's done!
Okay. I've never been a big fan of racing anything in these games.
At least the path looks fairly straightforward. And look, there's the tower there.
Wow, that was quick.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you!
But her
What?
horse won the race. Uh-oh. Giant
Another
griffin?
chance to win.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even were it to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too. So long.
No, time to go find Anna.
Yep. Knew we still had to find her.
But first, Fists of Fury. And at some point I'll... Getting hungry?
Very.
Alright, well I'm gonna go
Hunger.
just slug a man. So, if you want to actually go grab foodsies. I'm not terribly hungry because I had the Soylent.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, well I go fist fight. Oh, or
Wait,
other stuff.
Witcher! When you find my daughter, will you give her this?
Oh, the doll.
A rag doll.
Uh-huh.
Time for some hot, meaty man-on-a-man action.
As though the heavens sent you.
Sup? Nope, not you. You?
I'm
You.
ready.
Huh? Look who we have here!
What would the Baron think? I'd like to know.
Well, too late now. Sorry.
Let's start.
All right, come to daddy.
Uh-oh.
Boy, I don't want to call you
no.
daddy. Holy
no
shit,
way.
no. Hard pass.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Wait, do you have checkered pants?
Yes.
Or the high breeches?
What a fight! Let it be known by one and all that the Witcher has defeated the Sergeant and become champion of all Velen. If you've not had your fill, you'll find worthy pugilists elsewhere. Plenty of them in Novigrad, plenty in the Skelliger Isles. Baron Schmarren, if I want to plough some peasant lass, I will.
I am your Punch King.
Well, you made some money with it.
Let's see. Want to watch Wander? Don't want YouTube spoilers, so take this. Well, thank you, Hydroist, for the 150 subs, and thank you, Wayne X, for the 6-month free sub. I will admit, this is actually maybe a good stopping point for Witcher. Unless you wanted to keep going, Shell.
It's one of those things where I want to just see what happened to Anna and Tamara, but I know that that might take a bit, and the thing is, it's still early in the night for you.
Yeah,
You were,
but... Oh,
you were going to possibly do VR?
Oh, can't craft things. At the very least, I want to do Ring Fit.
Oh, but that requires me to wear my headphones longer. I really need to find more comfortable headphones.
Do you want to borrow my headphones?
I mean, I could. Yeah, I've had old Heshes for ages. And admittedly, I have a second pair that I should get the ear pads ready for. Might be more comfortable because it has more padding than this one. But I think they just, because there are certain headphones that stay on your head via clamping pressure, and I definitely feel it after a while.